am. Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Bad Brad.
Bad Brad and the critters, right? Charkalopolis is right here, and Little Bean is right down here at my feet. Nixie went to go lay on her dad's bed because it's been an exciting day. It is January 19th, 2020. It is Wednesday. Hi, Noodle Poodle. Hi, Nix. She's like, I heard my name, Mom. I heard my name. Right, Nixie? I love my puppy so much. I do. I'm just, yeah. Happiness for me is that, like, this morning, Brad came in. So we were up and stuff and moving around. He came in to test his blood sugar with me and just kind of visit. We were watching a few uh, vlogs from Faces of the Forgotten. Carol, I think you'd really like that one. I don't know if maybe Leanne, you might really like that one. Everybody go check him out. He's really cool. He walks cemeteries and of course, points out different graves, but he's always got a story to why he's gonna go to a certain grave or something. And it's like some very old history, some newer happenings, but it's very, very intriguing and interesting. He's a class act. We don't personally know him, but I mean, he even does things like he helps if you with different donations to help restore some of these very vandalized headstones and stuff. So, it's very cool. He's a very cool guy. But it's Faces of the Forgotten. And anyway, so we were sitting there watching a couple episodes of that, and the other dogs are all on the bed with us. Nixie's over in the sunbeam. Every morning I draw back the curtain. The sun comes in, and so she can lay there in the sun. And I started petting her, and she's going ballistic. She's very, very playful and stuff, and doing crazy antics, and even going across me to get to her dad. And she was licking my face and stuff. She really loved it. When that dog licks your face, you know your face is clean, man. And I mean, it's like she even gets your eyeballs and everything. You're like, oh, you know, you're like, and you can't. She'll pin you down too.
Yeah.
She will get that's giant snouter. She will get her paw and put it here on your forehead. You ain't moving. So, and then Charlie started playing. He started doing his where he's kind of moving you all over the bed and rolling into you and being silly and stuff. And of course, Jellybean then is she's trying to claim me as hers. So she's like riding the waves of the big dogs, moving around, moving me around, moving Brad around because Brad has to help pet because I only have the two hands. They didn't issue me a third one. I put in an order for one, but I never had it come. And so, so the big dog, Charlie, is kind of moving us all over, and Jellybean's on my chest, just kind of riding the wave like this is my mom. So, but it was a wonderful thing. It was lovely. The cat was even up there for a while. She ate some catnip and left. I try to keep her high as I can anymore. Maybe then she'll remember where the litter box is.
No.
Well, at least she doesn't pee anywhere, though, babe.
Yeah.
But the litter box, she's
Yeah.
very good about that. And she hasn't been doing anything in my room lately, 'cause every time I think she's gonna, I yell at her.
Yeah.
And she'll take off running. She knows better.
Yeah.
She ain't that dementia. She shouldn't have dementia that bad.
Yeah.
I think maybe she does it just, I don't know. I don't know why she does it. Anyway, you guys just want to know about that. It's carpet shampoo are going all the time. What are you going to do? I'm not going to diaper her. I don't think I can get that thing to hold still long enough. Jelly will just lay there like a baby. Most of the time. Unless Brad is in the room, then she wants to roll over and try and try and be naughty about it because she wants his attention, I think. So the other day I'm like, don't touch her anymore. Don't touch her when I'm changing her because, then she starts being naughty. So, I want to thank you guys that made comments about liking It's a Diet vlog daily. I try to vlog daily, at least every other day. But I always wonder, because it's like, I always think my vlogs are very mundane and stuff. We usually don't have anything super exciting going on, but yeah, maybe sometimes it's just a general chit chat. Somebody saying, "Hey, I understand how you feel." Um, like today, I feel under the weather. So did Brad, but I feel very under the weather. We've known for about a week that I seem be starting to come down with something. I do have an infection in both legs now. I'm keeping a close eye on it. I wouldn't be in to probably see my doctor in time, and if she knew about it, she would tell me to go to the ER. I don't want to go to the ER unless I absolutely have to, because I don't want to be exposed to COVID any more than I have to be. And there's already a very big shortage of doctors, nurses, and beds. And I don't want to take up one of those. They probably would admit me if it could go to somebody else that really needs it, that might be sick with COVID or anything else. So, kind of waiting. Maybe we have the flu bid.
Maybe.
You know, there's that new strain coming called the flu bid, right on the heels of Omicron. So, you know, who knows? But yeah, definitely feeling very under the weather. Majorly upset stomach and stuff. Brad's starting some beef vegetable soup. Uh, just some of the packs that we like from Bear Creek. Those are quick and easy. And we canceled our booster shots for tomorrow because of us not feeling well. Because, you know, that's one of the questions they're going to ask. I don't want to lie about it. I don't want to go get my booster shot if I'm not feeling very well to begin with. So we have it rescheduled for the following Thursday. They totally understood. They're like, yeah, we don't want you to come in then. So, not going to go down to Nashville and stuff then. I'm not going to waste a trip. You know, I can go down to Dollar Tree and stuff there, but I don't, you know, gas is expensive too. We're really trying to economize. So, we're doing that. I wanted to say hi to Anne and tell you how much you mean to me. You mean a great deal to me. You're kind of like a mom figure to me, which I really need because my mother was anything but a kind and loving mother. And I've always wondered what it would be like to have a mother's love. I assume it would be like having my grandmother's love and Brad's grandmother's love. They both were named Maxine.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's what it would feel like. And oh, let me show you. This is the pack of these, and it's by Bear Creek. They're not real expensive, and it makes a lot. And Brad will add in a can of diced tomatoes, not the fire ones.
No.
A big can of diced tomatoes, and then some hamburger in it, and then probably some rice in there too. Cause I like rice in my. This already got pasta in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll add some rice too. We've done that before.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, Ann, I wanted to tell you how much you do mean to me. And you message me anytime. In fact, I need you to message me your address. Then probably in a couple weeks, something will be coming your way. A little something that I'm making just for you. And I think you'll really like it. And, never feel like you're not a burden. As long as you're still alive, you're not a burden. You matter to us. We don't care what you can do. I mean, we want you to be able to do everything that you want to do. But, we're all getting older and can't do near what we could do. But you still do matter a great deal. You matter a great deal to me. We met through talking about crocheting and loom knitting, and it's just carried on and been wonderful. All of my really close friends I've met here on YouTube. It's wonderful. You guys pick me up when I'm down. I pick you up when you're down. I wouldn't say I'm somewhat depressed, but then honestly, guys, I usually am somewhat depressed. I think that's just, there's a lot of that in my family, and I work hard on it because you have to. But I think we're all a little down because of the COVID being so bad and stuff. I think more worried about stuff. I need to learn how to just let go of stuff and not feel like I'm personally responsible if somebody else isn't doing something that they need to do. It's not my responsibility. I need to just not worry so much. But that's hard for me to do, you know. And you know why, as how I grew up and stuff. But I need to learn how to do that because it isn't my responsibility. You know, it's hard for me just to go. Some people are very relaxed and just don't worry about stuff, and it's really hard for me because I really do worry about other people so much. Not so much myself, and I guess I should probably worry a lot more about myself, but I worry about other people. You know, I have a tendency to kind of almost poo-poo off whatever the medical people tell me about myself. Because according to them, I should have been dead about 7 times over now. And it's like, really? Okay, tell me that, and then I'm getting to the hospital. Holy crap. Honey. Sorry, guys. Honey, I'm recording right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, language, man. Now they know about you. You heard what he said? He's a potty mouth. Somebody left something.
Yeah.
Delivered something. Excuse me, ma'am.
You.
Wow, I warned you guys. No, I didn't. Maybe I warned you on the other one. Okay? That was you, P.S. Hey, excuse me, girlfriend. Hey, Jelly. Stop, okay? You're scaring everybody off in the whole neighborhood now with your barking. Okay, Jellybean? Come here. Come here. I can come up here. Or you just don't comfortable on your blanket. You're not gonna come. You're not. I warned you on the other one that I made. This is take 2. I warned you on the other one that you might hear a dog barking. You're gonna probably hear water running. You'll probably hear some cleaning in the kitchen, and then we have the water trucks because there's a great big water leak. If I show you guys, you'll know because I'm pointing over here, right? And yes, I still haven't colored. I'm waiting because I think I go a little bit longer. I can just go out of the house and look like I'm a skunk. But anyway, great big water leak and it's flooded our backyard. And it's not the first time it happened. So this time, first time, Brad called the trailer park manager, which is a joke. And he didn't do anything. As long as he didn't have to do anything, he don't care. And so this time he called the town of Sharpsburg. He called there because we're just half a mile or so out of there. We're out in the boonies. But because it's their water. And man, it must have been a slow day because they sent everybody. We had 3 big trucks. We had one, a great big red truck. It had the great big sucker thing on it. Suckering up. I could see vegetation being sucked up in it. And Brassy, he was outside, like a little kid. And I would have, if I'd been dressed, I would have probably gone out too. With, the red truck and them all out there, and there were 4 workers. One guy had coveralls on, and he stepped in that hole and went clear up to his waist.
He was tall.
Was he?
Yeah, I bet he was probably 6'3".
Can you grab that pack? I wanted to see what it was while I'm doing this.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's what's been going on here. So yeah, Ann, I need your address, please. I do not have it anymore. Because, I like to send you a little something, cheer you up. Something that you would know that you could look at it, and that I just want you to, you're not worthless. Okay, I know it's really hard when you're bedridden or you can do very little. I know it's very hard, but like I tell Brad, as long as you're breathing, you know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be on him about doing anything if the blue room was done. It's just trying to get this stuff done before he has surgery. So he can just relax and work on his recovery when he's having his surgery. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, one of the things, I talk to you guys a lot. You guys know I do a lot of crafting and stuff, and that's just how I think. Brad will tell you I'm a very intense person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a very inquisitive person. I like to make things, whether it's a craft item or it's something for the house. Like last night, I was learning about you can make dishwasher pods yourself. You can make laundry pods yourself. I'm gonna check this stuff out and then do some calculations, see if it would actually save me money or not. And because I could totally do that. One of the things I've always been very interested in, and at that point in time, Brad and I talked about it, and we thought that in order to do homesteading, you had to have farm animals. And you had to butcher your farm animals. I mean, homesteading is all about doing stuff yourself. But you can do as little or as much of it as you want. You don't have to have the farm animal. You can go to somebody that had the farm animals and already harvested them and buy the meat, you know, or you can continue to buy from the store. But, you know, it's about freezing and canning and, you know, having a good pantry. And if you garden, if you want to, if not, like we live in a farm area. So there's so many farms all around us that you can go on certain days and buy produce, which would be wonderful. Is that what it was?
Baby wipes?
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. I bought a box of baby wipes because we were getting low. I use a lot of them on jelly. So we talked about it again, and that's what we really would like to do. We really would, of course, you guys know we want to get some land, and it doesn't have to be a lot of land. I do want to have utilities run on it. And then we'll have to decide whether or not we're moving this trailer or we're buying, you know, maybe a refurbished one and having it put on there like our next door neighbor is. You know, whether we would sell this one or rent it out. That can just be put on that box of toilet paper later on. My toilet paper came in, so I'm okay now, guys. I just got two packs, two multi-packs, you know, not the giant multi-pack, just the medium multi-pack. Because let's face it, Brad doesn't have to wipe near as often as I do. But, so that's what we really want to do. I mean, I love to can. I miss canning. I haven't canned in, God, forever. Last time I canned was we were living at Fox Hill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember you made that salsa.
I made salsa and canned it, and everybody loved it. I did stewed tomatoes. Was it peaches? Did I do any peaches? I don't think I did any fruit.
I don't remember you doing any fruit.
What was it? Was it with just the tomatoes and the salsa?
I believe so.
Yeah, but it was really good. We really loved it, and I grew up with a mother and a grandmother and a great grandmother who canned, and so it was very something. I have so many memories of. I always helped them can, so many memories of that, and you know, back in those days, my grandmother and great grandmother cooked everything from scratch. I mean, so I've been in kitchens when it would be all all four of us generations, and my grandmother's kitchen was not very big at all. And we would be doing pie crust, and you'd have like pie crust everywhere. That's the first place I ever had, you know, pie crust with cinnamon sugar sprinkled on it, put in an oven. That's the first time I ever had any of that at my grandmother's house. But we'd be in the kitchen working all day. I mean, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. You know, I was the one usually in charge of pouring the hot water from the tea kettle over the tomatoes. And then you put them in an ice bath right away. And it makes the skin come off. And you do the same thing with peaches. Because we used to buy, every year, we would buy cases and cases of tomatoes. And then of pears and peaches. and that's what we put up every year. And I love to do that. And I found, like our half-acre homestead, I just love her. I just love Bev. And then the needy homesteader, she's getting back into that. She's starting to recover from that horrific car wreck that killed her husband, and really, really broke so many of her bones and her kids' bones, and all of them are still rehabbing and stuff. Um, so, and there's a lot of other homesteaders I really like, and you know, there's pros and cons because the con is we're not as young as we used to be, and we have some limitations certainly, and that um, that's basically it. And that we don't have any family or anything around that could really help. But the pro is that we're not looking to do the whole we're going to raise meat to slaughter and all of that. I think that's a wonderful thing if that's what you can do. Brad doesn't want to have a name on what he's eating. He doesn't want to know that he's eating Bob's butt right now. And I don't either. Now, who would be there?